Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Absolute pleasure to have you along this morning with me. Yes, I want to acknowledge that in the United States it is the anniversary for 9/11. Heart absolutely goes out. I remember where I was. I remember that day clear as day. And yes, it is still quite traumatic in many ways. Okay, thank you for all those that educated me a little bit further in Georgia and US law. I do understand that the grand jury in Georgia, it didn't need a holdout for indictments it didn't need a unanimous jury decision for indictments to be made. What's happened is Fono Willis has chosen the 19 that are a slam dunk, can't argue with, cases to go forward with first, and the other 20, they'll get their turn. It's just that she's going for, I think Beau of the Fifth Column did a really good video on this several days ago. If you don't watch Beau, I really suggest it. But basically what it is, she's going for the cases that are open and shut cases first, and there is information that will come out from those cases that will strengthen the other 20, information against the other 20 potentially. So don't think they've got off scot-free. They certainly haven't. Now, what I want to have a quick look at in this particular reading is Christie has been, oh, well, can't stand the guy, but got to give him some kahunas. Being absolutely slamming into Donald Trump, claiming that he is in severe cognitive decline, which we have really watched in real time for those of us that take an interest. Trump is apparently going around declaring that his opponents should take the man, woman, teacher, television, giraffe test. Yeah, I just anyhow. And Christie has announced that he is changing his campaign schedule so that he will be in the same place as Trump to basically debate Trump. If Trump's not going to come to the debates will go to Trump. So interesting. So I'm just going to have a look at how this is going to affect Donnie Drongo. Let's have a look. So show me what's what's the thought pattern behind Christie. Yeah. He's bringing it, bringer of the sword of truth. It is my whistleblower spy in the camp card as well, but it is the bringer of the truth card presenting it front and centre. It's undermining those that are trying to, the undermining of those that are trying to pull the wool over the eyes, basically. Okay, let's have a look. What's behind Christie declaring that he's going to change his schedule? What is behind Christie? Okay, come on down. Let's have a look. Yeah, puppy dog is still there. Seven of Pentacles. It's literally the signifier for this is reaping a harvest. It's my reaping what you sow card, but in this particular deck, I'm using my mystical manga cards. Yeah, it is literally planting the seeds and nurturing the harvest in regards to this. Challenged by independence, the independent woman. Why is he challenged by this? See how it goes. Perhaps it might be funding, a funding difference. Energies behind the scenes, Trump himself, the Emperor, and the Tower card. is the energies behind the scenes is to bring down Trump, basically. Still curious about this independent woman. I understand this card is the foundation. He is going to, he is planting and nurturing the opportunities. So I'm curious about why she's in the challenge position. So let's keep going with this. She might come clear in a minute. But yeah, the energies behind the scenes literally to tear down the dictator. We've got the Four of Cups, emotional ambivalence, emotional disappointment on what's on offer, coming out of this Trump energy. So I'm asking from Christie's point of view, yeah, he's actually really disappointed with the quality of candidates that's come forward and disappointed on an emotional level. He's bringing forward a lot of messaging that will be very hard to hang on to. I'm not talking about Christie hanging on to, very hard to control. A lot of negative messaging that will be very hard to control. Thank you. He's offering an emotional alternative that Trump does not like. Thank you guys. If you have a look at the figure that is unhappy about what's on offer, just look at the hair. He reminds me of Trump himself. Oh, yes, challenged by uh, Trump, basically. Trump wanting his independence to do what he wants to do when he wants to do it. Okay, karma hanging over. Yeah, basically to stop and to stop Trump in his tracks and provide an alternative point of view. And karma coming and biting on the bum, but turning this wheel of fortune, changing the perspective. That's what he's doing. Wants to stop by changing the perspective. The outcome, Knight of Coins, mercenary actions, Three of Swords, bringing forward the truth to stab through the heart of the matter. Page of Wands, a really articulate orator coming forward. Ten of Wands, which is going to provide a burdensome messaging going forward at this end of the cycle and bringing forth a significant ending so that a new chapter can be begun with that World card, showing the poor choice that is on offer here with the Seven of Cups to the voter, exposing the choices that are based in greed and lust for power and vanity, etc., to the voter. Yep. Bringing forth the two swords, crossroads swords of truth, while thigh deep in the swamp. So he's wading in the swamp. He's not out to win the presidency, the nomination. He's out to destroy the emperor, is what it's all about. And he's bringing forth um, the two swords of truths, and forcing people to take their blindfold off. So he is wading into the swamp and forcing the blindfold to be removed. And then we have the King of Swords, the doing of bringing forth the truth, which leads to loss and disappointment with that Five of Cups, having to withdraw. So maybe this is Christie himself, having to walking away. No, I'm actually getting that this is part, thank you guys, that this is part of what he's going to bring about for Trump. we've got here the financial and moral corruption out in the cold, and then the King of Wands, which is my Zelensky Navalny inspirational king coming forward with a new plan, bringing forward a new plan, and and the King of Coins is going to have to defend himself. On the base, we've got the Nine of Cups. Be careful what you wish for. There's also a lot of haziness about this. Six of Cups. There's a lot of emotion being brought forward here. Past, and then the Moon card, bringing to the surface the lies, the seedy underbelly that will set new boundaries, defiant new boundaries. Okay. I then also have that he's actually going to be victorious in this. I very rarely have this as my victory card, but it's about being. Okay, thank you. I'm going to say it's about he's going to be seen. Christie is going to be seen. Seen and heard is what I'm getting. Okay. So what I'm really thinking, I just even from an outsider's point of view, not even looking at the cards, I might ask if it's going to be successful. I don't see good health for Trump over the next couple of months. There's something quite coming up. I'm wondering whether Christie taking this action is going to push Trump over the edge. But Christie is bringing forward a lot of messaging, a lot of information. I think he's quite articulate too. I haven't actually listened to him. I wouldn't know what he sounds like. A good debater, a good pursuer of a point. I'm not saying I agree with his policies or anything, but I think he's quite, from what I'm getting from those cards, that he's a good orator. And his reason for doing this is literally to bring about a tower moment for the Emperor. Show me, will Chris Christie be successful? Chris Christie be successful? Down. King of Coins, well, we all know who that is. Trump, who likes to see himself as the businessman. Goodness me. He's lost more money than most of us will ever see in a lifetime. Challenged by the Page of Swords. Yeah, okay, thank you. For those that are Game of Thrones fans will know when I see this as being needle. Bringing forth needle. The needle. Needling at the King of Coins. Ace of Wands. Foundation. The foundation is to bring about a new beginning. Literally flame what has gone before and bring about a new plan, a new beginning. In the past, forcing Trump into retreat, crowning this reading. Christie's working from independence is what I'm really getting there. He's working from a place of independence. Okay, thank you. He's decided he does not need the base. He does not want the base. That is not his goal, which has freed him to work from this place of independence. Sort of truth coming forward, piercing the crown in the near future. That's what Christie's doing. Externally, walking away, emotionally walking away. Could be walking towards what's serving. Okay, thank you. I think he's just set all his emotion aside and he's taking the path that he feels is right. Okay, is he going to be successful? Shuffled and shuffled, they're coming out in a slightly different order. Yeah, he's going to Emotionally shows a lot of emotion here. Emotionally show the disappointing, indolence, uncaring nature of who is on offer. So he is bringing forward on an emotional level. Is he going to succeed? I'm going to say yes. He is going to, so with the Hanged Man, with the Nine of Cups, you can be very careful what you wish for, but I'm really looking at the image of this cup. Emotionally, he is presenting this Nine of Cups. He's cleared away the delusion and the wool over the eyes. Yep, he is thigh deep in the swamp, bringing forward an alternative option, trying to open the eyes. And then we've got the King of Swords, the doing of bringing the truth forward. Doing of bringing the truth forward. We've then got the burden of messaging, something yet not being revealed, secrets coming forth that we haven't seen yet in regards to the devil energy. And we have the Knight of Wands, the very fast-moving, volatile orator, but he's a clear orator, and that is going to be his legacy. With the Ten of Pentacles there, it's going to be his legacy and of healing, of bringing forward healing. Yeah, it's just, again, it's just clarifying to me that this is what Christie is about. He's just there to expose the disappointing option that is on offer. And yeah, I think he's going to be successful with it too. Okay, because, thank you, just been told, because he's got nothing to lose. Let's see how it plays. Love to you all. Take care.